What's going on, guys? Gonna be playing some Pokemon Showdown today in the Zero Use tier. And using this hyper offensive team I made around Lycanroc, or made with Lycanroc as the lead. Not really around it, but obviously with Lycanroc being the lead, it enables us to, have a Stealth Rock or prevent hazards from going up and then getting a safe switch into some more offensive guys. So let's go over the team real quick and then we'll get into the games. And something else that I really wanted to do with this team was use an offensive Froslass, because last time we used an offensive Lycanroc and a lead Froslass. This time we're going to be using a lead Lycanroc and an offensive Froslass. So Froslass is kind of our spin blocker for the team, but it's, probably not, it's not going to take a hit. It's not like a Colbur Berry Miss Magius where it can come in on a knockoff, at least the Froslass that we're running. So Lycanroc though, basically you just get up rocks. You're the fastest stealth rocker that also has access to taunt. You're also faster than Froslass, so you can one-shot it with a rock blast. It's a multi-hitting move, so it can go through, I think you need 3 hits in order to KO them through their focus sash, or just KO them. Obviously you're hitting multiple times, so whatever, you'll be getting 2 hits no matter what. But you just have taunt to stop hazards from going up. Something to note though is like Whiscash in particular could be a little annoying, since we have some stealth rock weak Pokemon and they don't have heavy duty boots. So a Whiscash with Oblivious cannot get taunted and then can get around that. So you maybe rather lead like Poliwrath or Brute Bonnet, or just like something to KO or set up on them and forgo getting up rocks, at least in that matchup. But then we also have Endeavor. So with these EVs or IVs I should say, you have 0 HP defense and special defense. And Endeavor, pretty much we're going right down to our sash no matter what kind of move we're getting hit with. So then we can get off an Endeavor that'll bring them down to 1 HP. You could run this with a Rock, but I like Rock Blast just for the Froslass, so against like opposing hyper offense. I don't know, I mean, you could also just go with, you could also taunt and then a Rock, but like I think in opposing Froslass they have Icy Wind, they could drop your speed, they could taunt you. I don't think they're probably gonna be taunting you, they'll probably go right for the Icy Wind, but then we'll be slower, so then we might not get up stuff. So I don't know, I like the idea of Rock Blast, and Endeavor would pair nicely with the Rocks, then you can bring them down to 1 and then pick them off with the Rock. But I like Rock Blast, like I said. Something as well that to keep in mind, because we are minus all of our defenses and HP, and we're at 112 speed, we are dead to a Sneasel, triple axle. Froslass was not dead to their knockoff, but it was weak to knockoff, so it'd at least be able to get up one thing, But for Lycanroc, Sneasel's a little bit more of a problem, which is why I've got Poliwrath and some other stuff that I think will be able to help with it. Froslass technically resists the ice move, but Froslass is slower. So, but that's just something to note, that Sneasel's triple axle can one-shot you, I think, no matter what. As long as they hit 3 times, you're dead. So not great. Terraghost wouldn't do nothing versus that. So, but it is what it is. I don't think it's too big of a deal. I think that's like a typical thing with certain hyper offensive leads. Then we have Steadfast instead of these other abilities. So if we're up against like a fake out lead, we'll get that speed ray. So if they happen to outspeed us and hit us with a fake out, I guess like a Persian could do that, then we'll outspeed them and they'd usually outspeed us, and then we can get up rocks or something still. I think it's probably the best ability of these. And then Terraghost is to spin block, of course. But yeah, I like the lead Lycanroc. I like that it's faster than Froslass. And I was looking at all of the kind of like HO leads this week. Was looking at Avalugg and Primeape, but there's lots of other ones. Like somebody had mentioned the baby Infernape, what is its name? Monferno. There's a lot of things that have taunt. I mean, even Quillfish was used with, I believe, with max speed and taunt and spikes in the past, but it's still a little bit bulkier than some other ones are. Frogadier is another one. Toad Squirrel has negative priority, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to use Lycanroc. And now our offensive Froslass set, we're running Choice Band. I never ran this set last generation, and I think this was the first time people were running it because of it getting triple axle and poltergeist. Triple axle is a little bit stronger than poltergeist too, and poltergeist is 110 power. This, it hits 3 times each can miss, but power rises. I don't know how that power exactly like comes out. 20, 40, 60. So what does that mean? It becomes base 120. So yeah, triple axle is actually really strong. And then you got the poltergeist, like I said. Then we also have Trick and then Ice Shard. So because we have Ice Shard and triple axle is our strongest move, I'm going Terra Ice to boost that. But with a Choice Band, Obviously, this thing doesn't have the greatest attack, but with a choice band, it's respectable. It does have great speed, and then cursed body, you know, it could come up. You get that random disable, but snow cloak's banned, so you have to go with cursed body anyways. But I thought this would probably be the best way to run Froslass like on this team and then have it actually do something. I was thinking about running Colberberry with maybe Spike still, Destiny Bond Taunt, or just Shadow Ball Ice Beam, Destiny Bond Taunt. You could also run Will-O-Wisp or an offensive one. But if you're trying to run an offensive Froslass without a damage boosting item, you're not going to be doing very much, I don't think, no matter what moves you have on it. I think you can get it to do stuff with Destiny Bond and Taunt, but I think if you're trying to get it to do damage, you need, I don't even think a Life Orb is enough. I think you'd be able to pick up some KOs, but if you're wanting it to like actually do damage, this is like actually a wall breaker kind of, especially with Terra Ice. So Triple Axle is just a spammable ice move, and then Poltergeist, we don't have any item removal, so we don't have to worry about like it not synergizing with knockoff, you know, since we have no knockoff. And then Trick can cripple something, and Ice Shard for the priority. Pretty fun. Like I said, it is a ghost type too, so it is kind of a spin blocker, but we're just dead if they go for knockoff, so that's the thing. Then I really wanted to use Poliwrath with these two guys, and also really wanted to use it because of using Belly Drum Hariyama last time. We're using Belly Drum Poliwrath. So Poliwrath with Water Absorbs is immune to like Floatzel, which I had been seeing quite a bit of, and that's annoying for hyper offense, I think, or at least annoying for our team. But also with Terra Steel, it's completely immune to Quillfish's moves. So you block flip turns, and you're immune to the poison move if you Terra Steel, and you drop your a lot of your weaknesses as a fighting type and turn them into resistances, which is pretty cool. But besides for that, it's just Belly Drum, and we're also going with Sub because we don't have priority like Bullet Punch like Hariyama does, and we're kind of slow, like middling speed tier. So if we Sub and then Belly Drum, we'll get knocked right down to 25%, so our Salic Berry will activate, at least with this EV spread. I don't know 100% if it's necessary, but this number is divisible by 4 is the idea. And then we just got Liquidation and Drain Punch. This thing also, it used to be kind of annoying versus like Toxicroak would be kind of annoying for this. I think after Belly Drum you probably still kill it, but you know, Toxicroak was immune to the water move and it resisted the fighting move. That thing's an NU now, so we don't have to worry about that. Cacturne with Terra Ghost could still completely wall you, but I think you have pretty good coverage. And I don't know about something I was thinking about was like Dipplin. If we Terra Steel and we sub Belly Drum, do that thing, we might be able to beat Dipplin because we would resist their Grass and Dragon move unless they get like enough boosts, you know. Then we can sub and Drain Punch to heal. I guess it depends on what their Terra type is too. If they'll look Poison or Fairy, both resist fighting, so then we'll have to go for liquidations. But I think this set's really scary and really fun too. So, and the Water Absorb is just a nice bonus. Then we got Electrode. This guy's like our speed control, kind of like a revenge killer for the team. But he's also got some other things we can do that are pretty cool. I was looking back at some old sets, and this is something I wanted to run too when I was trying to use Electrode after Hisuian Electrode was banned. But basically, we're going Life Orb because just like Froslass, we've got like really middling special attack, like not great. So Life Orb will make it so our Thunderbolt hits a little bit harder. And that's pretty much our go-to attack before boosting, or unless it's super effective to Terra Blast, Terra Ice. But then we also have Charge Beam. If we can finish off something with Charge Beam, we also get the 70% chance to boost our special attack. So then we're Life Orb and +1, you know? So we'll actually be hitting a lot harder. Terra Blast with Terra Ice is like a no-brainer. It's Bolt Beam coverage, so it's pretty good. And then the last time we have Explosion. I was considering maybe Taunt instead of Charge Beam, or instead of Explosion, or even Volt Switch instead of Charge Beam. But I like Explosion because I think you could mess around with the EVs a little bit. I'm going with max speed, so we'd outspeed like a Scarf Passimian, which is pretty cool. But even without attack investment, we're just going with the naive nature so we don't drop our attack. Explosion does pretty good damage to like stuff you wouldn't normally be able to damage. I believe like if you're trying to just weaken something like an Electros, for example, just let the explosion go. You'll do a big chunk to them. You also can spin block and defog block with Explosion too. But I think this thing's pretty fun. It's also just a good revenge killer, I think, too. And then we have Static. So if guys are faster than us, hit us with a priority move or whatever, you know, we get that 30% chance to poison again. It's like Froslass, it could come up. Otherwise, I was thinking like Soundproof could be nice versus Psychic Noise or Bug Buzz from a Vikavolt, but I don't think those things are the biggest problem. And the 30% chance to para like could make a really big difference in some games if we get the para. And also Froslass kind of like shreds grass types, I thought. And then Poliwrath can deal with fire types kind of that are an issue for Froslass, and appreciates grass types being removed from Froslass. And also ice is resisted by water, and Poliwrath again can take advantage of them. Electrode can take advantage of them, and Brute Bonnet can take advantage of them. So Brute Bonnet is like a wall breaker with booster energy. We don't have Sun, but booster energy will work just like Sun for one turn, or for one time that we switch in. It'll activate our photosynthesis, giving us the 1.3 attack boost. So then our Seed Bomb, Crunch, Sucker Punch, and Close Combat, pretty good coverage almost for everything. Coming off our base 127 attack, will be hitting really hard. And I'm going with Terra Dark to boost Crunch and Sucker Punch just because I think they're our most spammable move. And like, you know, stronger priority move would be good. I was considering like Terra Fire so we can't be burns, but if we Terra Dark and just go for a Crunch, even that might 2-KO even after getting burned by something like a Charizard's Will-O-Wisp, and we would lose our fire weakness. I don't know though. I haven't had it really come up yet, but I'm just going with Terra Dark so we can just spam stronger dark moves a little bit. And then Terra Fire, Terra Blast would be kind of cool, but I think Close Combat is just as good almost against the stuff that you need it for down here. You'd be able to hit Decidueye super effectively with Terra Fire, Terra Blast, but we also have Charizard and Froslass that can destroy grass types. So, but yeah, this thing I think is nice, just strong, able to take advantage of water types that can be annoying, and spammable strong dark moves. And then last guy we got Charizard, and we have another belly drummer. Like I said, he doesn't have boots, so we really don't want rocks to come up, but it does have a little bit of recovery in the citrus berry. But this thing is kind of like, you know, complements belly drum Poliwrath in that, like, if Poliwrath isn't able to totally get the job done, or we have to use Poliwrath for something else, we can belly drum a Charizard instead, or vice versa. And unlike Poliwrath, it needs to run the Salic Berry. Charizard actually has a way to boost its speed and Flame Charge, so we can belly drum, get the healing with Citrus Berry and Flame Charge to boost our speed, so then we will be outspeeding everything, or a lot of things, a lot more things. And then we have Stab Acrobatics, which will work really well since we'll consume our item and we'll have no item, so we'll have a 110 base power, Terraflying to boost that, and Earthquake for coverage. So pretty excited about the team. We got like a fire, water, grass thing going. Get to use Electros, the choice Banded Froslass, a lot of fun things. But yeah, hopefully the team works out pretty well. All right, sweet, we got one. I think we played Slimy Time when we were using the other team possibly. But they have the Delphox. I didn't mention this, but Delphox and Hariyama were banned on Saturday. I'm recording this on Tuesday, but the latter, it usually takes them a little bit to update stuff. So I think both are still allowed and will probably be allowed for a little bit, but they were banned. And I was like, these things I think will be hopefully good enough versus them, but so we might still be running into them. But all right, so they got webs, Scarf, Passimian, Psychic Terrain for speed control, kind of negative priority protection kind of a thing. I think let's lead with the Lycanroc, go from there. They have quite a few things that could outspeed us. Yeah, Scarf, Passimian, or Jolteon can both pivot on us. And then we just go for the rocks. It is what it is. Do we see any item? We get paralyzed? Thank God. All right, now we're gonna Endeavor. Maybe we could have saved that, but I don't think we need to. All right. Now I think maybe we could go Brute Bonnet and just fire off a strong attack. Probably go for the Crunch. I don't know. Seed Bomb would hit the Passimian harder, but if we go for Crunch, see, yeah, I think we go Brute Bonnet. I don't think we go Froslass. I don't think we try and set up. Ooh, we could have a Terra Ground on Charizard to give us more setup. We could go Electrode and just go for an Explosion, but I don't think we need to do that. I think let's just go Brute Bonnet. And I think we go for Crunch just because, besides for Passimian, it hits everything really hard. So yeah, this is to a KO'd, I'm pretty sure. This into Close Combat should destroy this thing. Nice. What comes out though now? Is it the Passimian? Spidops comes out. Okay, so they're gonna First Impression. All right. So I think we just go Charizard. They go for Sticky Web. I didn't expect Sticky Web. I thought they would at least attack us. We probably could have killed them with a Crunch, but maybe not. All All right, unfortunately they have that up now, so all of our guys are slow except for Charizard. This could go for a U-turn. It could also go for circle throw. It could go for spikes. I think it might get memento. If we don't boost our speed, I think we're really vulnerable to stuff, so I think we boost our speed first. Cool. So we get the speed raise. No way this is scarfed. I'm just gonna click Earthquake. All right, Pissimian comes out. We outspeed them. Charizard to Pissimian. We have our item is a problem. We Terra Flying. We still don't kill. They could have the rock move. If they have Rock Slide, we're dead unless we Terra Flying. So honestly, if we Terra Flying, I think we might be able to win. So I'm just going to Terra Flying. We outspeed everything else. Now we won't die to the rock move. And we'll get our Citrus Berry, so our acrobatics will be really strong. So I think Charizard can do it here. Or almost do it. We outspeed Indeedee. I think we might kill it. Indeedee in 0 used. We've consumed our Citrus Berry. Rocks are up. Damn! Let's go! Let's go! I don't think that... Hopefully it didn't matter. We have rocks up. So it says it's a guarantee Oko. Delphox? We definitely acrobatics because they could Terra, yeah, to lose their ground weakness. Let's go Charizard! Nice! Soak Trap, that drops our speed. That's okay. Okay. What did we do in this game? Brute Bonnet did some stuff, and then the Lycanroc lead worked pretty well. And then Charizard came through without even having to belly drum, which is pretty sick. Nice. All right, we got one. They got the Delphox again, and they got a Golem lead probably. Defog, Decidueye possibly, or Sandslash could spin too. Actually, definitely spin on Sandslash. I think, yeah, and their fastest guy is Delphox. So they have a pretty slow team. So definitely Salic or Charizard after a Flame Charge. Those guys will be the outspeed. Yeah, like triple electric immunity. Yeah. Ooh, Froslass can be pretty good with the Poltergeist. They don't have a Ghost Resist. They do have a good Ice Resist in Dugong though. I think let's leave the Lycanroc. I fought one of these guys in testing Golem, and they're a little annoying because you have to taunt. And if they go for the attack, then they drop you right down to your sash, or just kill you in this case. Unfortunately, I don't think the crit mattered, but the multi-hitting move is obviously not great. Well, we can go into Froslass and maybe kill them. That might be our best bet. They definitely have Sturdy, but what I was saying is like they'd knock us down to our sash, and then we have to either go for Endeavor or Rocks. And this thing also has Sturdy, so it's like it's kind of problematic. Let's see, does Froslass just kill them? If it does, I mean, I think we go into it. If they don't have HP, we do. It does invite in the Dugong afterwards, but it'd be kind of sick to just kill this thing. Son of a gun, man. 90% accurate. Please only hit us twice. Please. Dang it. No. All right. Well, that's a thing. Oh, I mean, they have Earthquake for sure, right? We could go Poliwrath and go for the belly drum or sub and hope they go for earth or hope they go for rocks, or we just liquidate and then their taunt's gonna wear off and then they'll be able to get up rocks at the following turn, you know. It's just, so do we think they're gonna Earthquake this turn, or do we think they're gonna rocks? If they're gonna Earthquake, Drain Punch is better, I think. I don't know. I'm just going to click sub. Let's see what they do. Could they do? Okay, then I'm going to Drain Punch. So, and now they're not in Custap range. Okay. Cool. And now I think I just liquidate. So that... Yeah, let's just liquidate. Actually, if they Terra Ghost, we probably wouldn't have killed either way, but okay. At least they don't get up rocks, which would be really bad for our Charizard. This guy comes out. We're almost, I mean, if they go for a Trailblaze and no. I think we just go for our strongest attack here. We get knocked out. Do they have Life Orb? What do they have? I don't see. Okay, Root Bonnet. I think we just go for the big crunch. I know they have the Decidueye, but it'll do the most to pretty much everything. So. Ooh. Oh, if we got a defense drop, we would have 2 KO'd, which would have been crazy. We could go Charizard here, or we could go Electrode and maybe live a hit. I wondered if Electrode could win. Probably not. Delphox has pretty good Spadef, and we can't even hit this with the electric move. I think it's going to come down to Charizard here. Most definitely going to come down to Charizard. If we let this die, we can go Charizard actually after this. So, would it be better to let Decidueye die then? Or I mean Electrode die maybe? Nah, if they Sword Stance, that could be problematic. So let's go for close combat. And we're probably flinched. Oh, hey, we're not flinched. I was gonna say we're probably flinched and we just die anyways, but all right. Well, this is pretty good still. We have Sucker Punch. So I don't think we kill Electivire though. This guy could actually Ice Shard us. And they do outspeed us. I'm gonna just Sucker. I don't think we're killing with anything. I don't think I saved this. Okay, Terra Fairy. That's good that that's gone. And they're special. Okay, they don't resist our electric move now. But they definitely go Electivire, right? We could go Charizard and go for a Belly Drum. But they also probably have Thick Fat. I think we go this and maybe just Explode or Terra Blast. We just need to weaken them or be able to KO if they go into Electivire. So I think we go... Can this KO Electivire with an Explosion? No. Let's Terra Blast. Okay, that's pretty good. Then I think we might have to Explode and go all in with Charizard. I think it is what it is. Let's see what they send out. Charizard, and comes Dugong. You have to Terra and Belly Drum and hope they go for the water move. They should go for the water move. But we're also going to need a speed boost, otherwise we're in range of Delphox. No, and we're confused. That is not good. All right. I'm hoping that we're out of range of Delphox, but I'm pretty sure we're not. Okay. Charizard to Sandslash. This gives us an opportunity to potentially get a speed raise. +6. Nope. All right. Yeah, we're dead to Delphox for sure, though. Sadly, this thing has Thick Fat, so we wouldn't have been able to boost our speed. Let me double check. Maybe I should have Charizard +6 to Dugong. Yeah, with Thick Fat, even if they were Terra Fairy, like as a water ice type, so yeah, Flame Charge would have only done half. So needed that speed raise. That was a good one. I like their team. The lead Golem, as I was saying though, is a little bit of a problem. All right, sick. Up against Cheese Bags. Nice. They don't have hazards. Would you like to see that? Then we just leave it the Lycanroc and go from there. They do have a spinner. They do have some fast boys, Zebstrika and Dodrio. Regice could be pretty annoying too. It's pretty tanky. Part of me wants to attack. But if they're scarfed or something, then they go right into Hitmonlee the following turn and they kill us with like a Mach Punch or something. I think we just get up rocks. We could always attack the following turn. And they actually have a way to... Oh no, that doesn't drop our speed, never mind. But we just Endeavor then. Because I don't know if Rock Blast would kill anyways. So, cool. Then we can go Froslass maybe? Go for the Ice? No, they have Regice. And we can't go for the normal move because, or the Ghost move because they're a normal type. We could go Electrode and go for Charge Beam. That'd be kind of cool. I wonder if this is the Lightning Rod, Motor Drive, or Sap Sipper. It's probably an electric community. So maybe we go Electrode and go for the Terra Blast just to finish them off. Yeah, let's do that. Terra Blast. If they go Regice, and maybe we go Froslass on Regice. Okay, Hitmonlee comes in. Them legs. Are they scarfed? They're leftovers. Do we need this for speed control? I think we have enough things. Like we have Ice Shard. We also have this that can hit stuff with priority. I think it's just Explode to get rid of this. We get to keep our rocks this way. And now we go... I think Froslass. Because this is hopefully dead to rocks. Maybe they would switch into it. On it, we don't have great switch-ins. Maybe they're Sash, I don't know. Okay, Bernie comes in. I wonder if we KO this with the Ice move if we Terra. Full out attacker. Oh my goodness! Regice is for sure coming in. Possibly. Let's go for it. We missed the last one. Let's go. You can see the big damage as long as we hit 3 times. Let's go. Nice. Yeah, this thing's unexpectedly strong. We have an Ice type and a Fire, Water, Grass type left. Okay, this guy comes out. We could go into Poliwrath and then go Brute Bonnet. Because Poliwrath's dead to a bunch of stuff. But it would be good against the Regice. Or we just hit, you know? Because, they are... If they're specs, max speed, they're faster than Brute Bonnet. And they're still kind of tanky. I think let's just hit. Oh, they're scarfed. Well, that is really good to know. No way! Well, it couldn't not have worked out any better. So now they're disabled. I think Froslass might... I mean, they're going Regice now. Okay, they're not Boots and they sack a Dodrio. Nice. That was kind of hilarious. And we definitely sack this now and get to see what they lock into, I think. Go for the Dragon Pulse. And they're scarfed. So, I mean... Have I Terra'd? I don't think I've Terra'd, right? Oh no, I did Terra Froslass. So we can't Terra Steel Poliwrath. We could go Brute Bonnet and just go for a dark move. Or we go Charizard and Belly Drum. And then Flame Charge. I think we go Poliwrath and just Belly Drum. Because this thing might be dead. We should have enough HP. God damn it. Alright, now I'm looking like a fool. Oh, I guess that was a big roll, so we were able to take the next one. So that's pretty good. Zebstrika comes out. Just go for the most damage. Get a defense drop. Supercell Slam. Alright, now we go Brute Bonnet. And we go for the Sucker Punch. Alright. We'll go for the Sucker Punch. They have leftovers. Don't think that matters. Okay, Regice. They've not Terra'd. Right? I think we just go for the close combat. No way, it just kills. All right, cool. I was gonna say that'll do the strongest or do the most, and then we can hopefully go Charizard and kill. But that thing does have Bolt Beam coverage, so it could hit the Charizard with the electric move. If they had like Terra Fairy, that could have gotten a little hairy. All right, sick. We're finding them so fast. All right, we're up against Sticky Webs, possibly Masquerain. We need to prevent their rocks from going up. Persian is faster than us too, which isn't great. But if we don't lead Lycanroc, it could be rough versus some other stuff. They could also just get up their rocks right away with the Orthworm. If we lead Lycanroc, we could, and they lead Persian, we could switch into Poliwrath, but they'll still get the taunt. I kind of want to lead Electrode for the Persian. I wonder if Electro doesn't seem that bad. Okay. We can go right for a Charge Beam. Let's see. Persian. We're not the strongest, so we're not going to be KOing this, but a Charge Beam to a Thunderbolt would. Let's just Charge Beam. Are they Parting Shot? Yeah. All right, well, now we're not -1, so that's good. Our Explosion's weaker, though. If this is... one of these is definitely Scarfed. It's either Typhlosion or Basculin. Okay, this guy comes out. You're gonna go for the Grass move, Fighting move. We could go Charizard. Charizard does outspeed Basculin with a Scarf. If they're special, they don't have the Stone Edge, but if they're physical, they could have Stone Edge. We could hard switch into Froslass, but that'll give them an opportunity to get up a Hazard probably, which we don't really want. I don't really want to explode this thing yet, so I think maybe we just go Lycanroc actually. Yeah, we definitely could just go Lycanroc, get up rocks. And we can Endeavor them. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't see the Lycanroc sooner, but yeah, this definitely works really well for us. Cool. We could finish them off with the Charge Beam. It is kind of greedy because we can miss, but 10% of the time, like, we should kill, man. And maybe get these attack raise 70% of the time. All right, we don't get that, but at least we didn't miss. All right, so they're gonna get up rocks here, right? So do we get in Charizard before that and just Belly Drum? The problem is we're gonna need a Belly Drum and Flame Charge. And they have the Typhlosion. Charizard can still be kind of helpful if it comes in at half health, so let's just make sure we 2-hit KO this thing if we go Charge Beam into Thunderbolt. I think we just do that, just attack. Nope, we have to probably Thunderbolt. Let's see, 25 to... I'm gonna go for it. I want to get this attack raise, and we should KO with the Thunderbolt then. And if they body press, that's fantastic. Now we can Thunderbolt. We're dead, but took out another guy with us. That's pretty good. Now I want to bring out something that matches up well against Persian, I think. Just because switching into it will be a little annoying. So actually, switching into Typhlosion will also be annoying. So we could go Charizard or Charizard or Brute Bonnet, I think, are the only things that match up like that great. Like, because Poliwrath is going to... they're going to Parting Shot us. Maybe even Thunder Wave us. On the Masquerain is also annoying. You know, what if we go Froslass and they go Masquerain actually? Okay, they go into this, dang it. We go for a Trick. We're dead to the foul play. We're dead to foul play. Oh yeah, we're very dead to foul play. We have max attack. How much does Poliwrath take? We just need Poliwrath alive. Version. Okay, let's go Poliwrath. Oh, and they Thunder Wave. That's actually fine, I think. We could even go for sub right now. So then we can maybe KO the, or we just liquidate. Or Drain Punch. Let's Drain Punch. If they switch into Mask Rain and it's not sashed, their thing's broken. Drain Punch hits these things fine. Or if they're not boots, their sash is broken is what I was thinking. They are boots though, so they're probably going to Quiver Dance. This could get a little scary. I think we go right into Froslass. And let's see, does Froslass KO this thing? Mask of Rain. Holy shit. Do we just do it? See ya. Nice. I think that's fine. Hopefully. Baskin can come out, but we have Poliwrath. And if they double, Poliwrath's kind of annoying for everything that they have. Just Drain Punch. Get paralyzed. We deserve that. I think we would have been able to take 2 head smashes. Knockoff. That's okay. We 2-hit KO. Just Drain Punch again. Maybe I should have went for the water move, but alright, Basculin comes in. Nice. And if they don't have... No, this one doesn't have Rock Head, yeah. So we just Drain Punch. Oh, wow, that does nothing. And they take the recoil, and now they're dead. Typhlosion, we just go for the water move, I think. I don't think we mess around with this. Terra Grass, Terra Blast. And now they're weak to Ice Shard. And they are scarfed for sure. Based on that damage, I don't think they could be specs. They're not either. All right, we get to go into this and outspeed them. We can miss though. Ice Shard should kill, right? Typhlosion. Terra Grass. Come on. Okay. They switch. Nice! Froslass! Alright, we just need to hit versus Typhlosion. Actually, Charizard can beat Typhlosion still. So I think even if we miss... Nice! And Froslass came through. It one-shotted this thing with the Ice Shard. With the Choice Band and Terra Ice, of course. But that's still pretty cool. This thing was getting scary because it boosted. And the Basculin miss, I don't think mattered too much. Because as you can see, it did like not very much. Alright, we got one. Up against Hyper Offense, and they got the Froslass Lycanroc as well. Definitely Hyper Offense, so they do have a spinner though. SD Quillfish, Nasty Plot Mesprit. Probably Photosynthesis, Boost Energy, or not Photosynthesis, probably Boost Energy this. I think let's lead with the Lycanroc and go from there. Hope for the best. And they lead theirs. We should just kill them, hopefully. So let's just try and do that. Rocks are what's more of a problem, but if we could still just kill this thing, that would be nice. And then our Sash would still be intact. We just need the 3. Just needed the 3. Nice. Okay. Our Charizard and Poliwrath could be good. This Mesprit could Encore. Our Froslass will be able to actually chunk things pretty well, I think. Boost Energy, this could be annoying, but just spamming ice moves. This is probably offensive Quillfish, so you know we'll do pretty good against it. Yeah, if we can KO their Lycanroc, Terra Ice, Triple Axle probably we would let us take a Sucker Punch from Brute Bonnet and would probably guarantee that we KO it. This is probably Terra Dark. This is usually Terra Fairy. Yeah, literally if Quillfish is dead. Okay, this guy comes out. I think we gotta go for the taunt, or yeah, I think we just gotta go for the taunt. I mean, we could go Poliwrath, but I think we go for the taunt and pray. All right, that worked out pretty well. Oh, they're offensive. Are they life orb? No, we don't see it. We definitely go Poliwrath and hope we don't get KO'd after this. Then we go for rocks if we can. They do have a Cell Rock. All right, so they're probably boots. Our Froslass is slower. If we go Poliwrath, we could probably Terra Steel and sub, and then Belly Drum and sweep. Should we just do that? Unless they don't go. I was thinking they'd go for Psychic Fangs if they had it, but they might not, and they could go for close combat, and then we're screwed. Thank God. All right, it works out. Now they just have to not be max speed taunt, and then we can Belly Drum, and I think we win. I don't think this is sashed. We're gonna get our Salic right now, so they won't be able to Encore us. We don't kill this with the Drain Punch, but Liquidation should do the job. We're not a Hariyama. I don't think we kill this with a Mesprit. It's either this one. Yeah, Liquidation is what we gotta do. So they could switch around into the Quillist and drop our attack. But that should be 2-hit KO'd by the water move. It might even be 2-hit KO'd like Liquidation into Drain Punch. Yeah. This thing, I don't think it's sashed. They have to break our sub and then Hitmonlee KOs with the Mach Punch, actually. Or they have actually Sucker and a Celerock, but okay, they Terra Ghost. We weren't KOing though, but that was doing me in the Drain Punch, which makes sense. They probably don't have defensive Terra types on other things, so it probably wouldn't even make a difference. Like this is Terra Water. It probably wouldn't make a difference. That's probably what they had to do. Yeah, the Poliwrath is pretty good. Let's go. We got a Poliwrath to work. I'm really glad. It's not been an hour, but I think this is a good one to call it on. We got some good games still. We got to show off quite a bit of things. I think that was the only Belly Drum that we got off in the video, but maybe we did. Then I'm forgetting. But I know Charizard was able to sweep early without ever Belly Drumming. Brute Bonnet was nice. The Electrode was pretty nice. I think we exploded, but maybe not. Froslass came through. It was really good in some of them. It did let us down. It did miss, of course, but I don't think we missed Charge Beam. Poliwrath's typing was just nice with the Water Absorb versus the Basculin, which is what it's here for. And then Lycanroc was a fantastic lead. In that one, we got pretty lucky that we outsped their Lycanroc with the speed tie. But actually, I guess it didn't end up mattering because they weren't a lead and they didn't go for taunt. So what didn't I taunt anyways? So I literally didn't get anything out of the turn. I don't know what I'm saying. Either way, the team was a lot of fun. If you're interested in trying it out, I'll put a Pokepaste in the description. Delphox and Hariyama are probably going to be allowed for a little while though, so if you don't like the team versus them, you know, maybe try it again once they've been banned. But I think we're okay. We did fight Delphox. We didn't fight Hariyama. Hariyama could be scarier since if it boosts, it also has the Bullet Punch. But we do, you know, actually all of these guys resist everything besides Froslass and Brute Bonnet for our offensive guys. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thank you guys for hanging out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.